Hey, what comic fans? It's been a bit of a while since I posted on this channel. But now I decided to do some reviews, weekly reviews. I'm doing a new show, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Now, there are at least two episodes. I read at least two episodes weekly or one episode weekly because first two episodes are now out. And I watched episode one, which is over 39 minutes long. And I have thoughts. I mean, it was good in a way. But there's a lot of things that really bother me as a fan of the character. Now, I never read the comics, so I don't know if some of them are made up or not, but I grew up with Spider-Man cartoons like many kids. Like, the Spider-Man cartoon I'm most familiar with is the 90s Spider-Man. Of course, I was born in 2001. I watched my Spider-Man when I got the DVDs. And I found a complete series online. And now it's back on Disney Plus as well. So, and I've seen good or bad Spider-Man cartoons over the years. Like, I've seen the Raimi trilogy, the Amazing Duology, even even two films after the Home trilogy. Yes, they call it Home trilogy because, well, I'm calling that. I don't know if anyone's calling that, but since they all have home in their name, I think with Spider-Man 4, they could actually do Spider-Man's origin. Not for the entire movie, no, like more for flashbacks. Like, there's a way to do Spider-Man's origin without making the movie all about the origin. But I think so. Who knows? Hopefully, Spider-Man 4 will decide to do that. There's a lot of decisions in this series, by the way, that I'm not a fan of. So this series was announced like around 2023, I think. Or was it 2022? I can't remember the exact year it was announced, but it's actually announced as Spider-Man freshman year. It was literally supposed to be a prequel to the MCU Spider-Man, but it was changed during development because they'll be limited on what they can do for the series, which I understand. They can't use specific villains, is in case. Because some of them would be used or appeared. But Spider-Man didn't deal with any superpower villains, superpower people, until Civil War, which was his first appearance in the MCU. Which I want. So we're going to have to change. So I will have more characters, but Spider-Man's voice actor is alright. But I don't like him. Some bits he said on Twitter recently. It's just things he said on Twitter recently that really pisses off a fan. But I don't even know why they didn't go with Robbie Daymond, who's literally the voice the character in the 2017 series and some media after that. Unless he was busy. If that's the case, then get any of the other voice actors. I just say, I'm just a little annoyed that just don't think the voice is good. But he has played Spider-Man before, though. He's played Spider-Man before. And that was in the What If series, which we do not like to talk about. And that's how he's casting that series. It's supposed to sound like, he does sound a bit like Tom Holland. Not entirely, just a bit. I can understand why he was casting that one. But, there's a lot of things that could have been done to make this series better. I'm just going off the first episode, though. Anyway, the series is a CG series. Making this the second CG Spider-Man series in the entirety of Marvel cartoons. Yes, I say the second. The first one was Spider-Man the New Animated Series back in the early 2000s. which is a good show, by the way. It was just sadly cancelled after one season due to some things by MTV, which aired the show. That's a whole other thing. There's a lot of videos on YouTube explaining that. I'm not really a fan of the animation. It's just, I just think you should have stuck with 2D. But I do like the art style. The style is inspired by the art by Steve Ditko, one of the co-creators of Spider-Man. As you know, Spider-Man debuted, one of the co-creators of Spider-Man. So I do like the Ditko art style. But they replace some well-known characters. Or let's just get into it. So the episode opens up in Queens. So we introduce Peter Parker in this timeline, this universe. As he wakes up, he's late for school. He ends up missing the train. And we get a bit of a fake out when he opens the way the music is being dramatic when he's about to open the bag. You think it'd be a spider costume, but no. I mean, Spider-Man wears his costume anyway, and sometimes underneath his clothes, I guess. And it's kind of weird when he has short sleeve shirts. After watching this show, I've been playing a bit of Marvel Spider-Man. So, I should turn on the Xbox then. So, anyway, after the pick out, May comes. So he's in the school. We get a mention of Uncle Ben. And this is one of my many complaints with the series. Why did they do this? Because obviously Spider-Man, Peter Parker is not yet Spider-Man. He hasn't even been bitten by a spider yet. I do like to sell out one of these bits. But having Uncle Ben die before he even got his powers kind of ruins the origin. As you know, Uncle Ben is the reason Peter does what he does. Because Uncle Ben's death was his fault. He blames himself for that. Basically, after Peter got his powers, he showed off. You know, people were taking attention to him once. And he also was on a high horse. He didn't even stop a criminal that stole money. So that's not his problem. But that bit him in the ass later when that criminal went and shot Uncle Ben. Oh, I keep calling him Uncle Ben. And his dying words. And the words he always gives is, with great power comes great responsibility. That's the code that Peter lives by. To help people, not for vengeance, not for vengeance, but to help people. But they completely changed that. I don't know why. Because Uncle Ben is tied to Peter's origins as Spider-Man. No matter, I understand if you want to change the origins a bit, but they just fucked up on that one. I'm sorry. Hey, it's Peter's first day at Midtown High. I mean, yeah, school he's been going to an FBI iteration. That's where the weird hole opens up in the sky and some black creature comes out. The portal obviously looks like the ones used by Doctor Strange in the MCU. And what came out looks like a symbiote. Yes, a symbiote. And then Doctor Strange shows up with his classic comic book art look, fighting it. But he says this is not, he's not supposed to be, they're not supposed to be here. Implying they're not from this universe. Also, they're actually doing something They're actually doing what they did. They're actually taking a little inspiration from Miles Morales. Basically, from the Spider-Verse films. Like the spider that will bite Peter, it comes from another universe. Like the one that bit Miles in the first Spider-Verse film back in 2018. I think like that it's quite unique. I've just seen Doctor Strange in a while. Hey, the symbiote tries to attack a young girl, but Peter managed to rescue him, but Doctor Strange fell. That shot allowed Doctor Strange to catch it. Yeah, take it back to his universe. The girl's name is Nico, and she is a character from the comics, just from a different comic series. She has interacted with Spider-Man in the comics, yes, but she's from a different comic series. So she's one of the part of the group called The Runaways, which does have a TV show, which I only seen like one episode of. I'm not really that familiar with the comics either, so I can't really say how accurate she is in the series. Mm. Mm. After that bite, it passes out. As then we get the intro, which is a rap remix of the classic 60s theme song. Why a rap though? I like the idea of remixing that classic song and show this takes inspiration from that era of Spider-Man. Show that era of Spider-Man. But why rap? Rap is modern. They stop trying to market stuff for modern audiences. People say stuff like that, don't even care. They just want to get their own way. They're just entitled and shit. That's all. They don't care about diversity. They're doing it for attention. And sadly, companies are believing them for some fucking reason. And the show has the woke virus over it. At least in the way as does its characters. After the opening, I do like the reference. I do like on the end part, there's a bit of a reference to Spider-Man's debut. Oh, even the first episode is a reference. So episode 1 is called Amazing Fantasy, which is named after the debut-ish Spider-Man's debut in Amazing Fantasy number 50 in late 1962. That gets referenced quite a lot, even in the comic adaptation of Spider-Man PlayStation of the Insomniac Spider-Man game, which I covered on my comic book channel. Be sure to check that out if you're interested. I will cover more comics, so I'm not even reviewing Spider-Man 2 yet. So yeah, after that, 4 months have passed. Well, not 4 months. A few months passed. Now we repeat the start of the episode with Peter giving up for school, but now as older. Now he has his powers. So yeah, he was trying to make it on time, but he ends up bumping into a taxi. Wanting to miss the train. Train? I thought he took the bus, then again I don't remember watching the film. Like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy. I've been a Spider-Man since a kid, but I never read much Spider-Man comics. I haven't read any comics lately on the comic book apps yet. Because I've been focused on the manga and stuff. I'm more into manga than comics. But I do think comics are good too. What's going on? So it just so if Mr. J. Peter starts to deal another way as he opens the bag and we see his spider costume, a homemade suit, a bit different to the one seen in No Way Home. I mean, not in Home. Damn it, Homecoming. That's it. Homecoming. That's what I meant. It's different. I like the disco aesthetic. I just hate the animation. Sure, Spider-Man the Young series was CG and can look a little dated sometimes, but that's because of the way when it came out, it was a CG cartoon from the 2000s. CGI has improved a lot in TV shows and movies over the past past few years. It's just, I'm just saying, I just hate that they do this. Why can't we just stick to 2D? Most likely 3D was cheaper. They could use assets and stuff for late other episodes. That's most likely the reason. Cheapskates. At least it's not as bad as What If. Because that was terrible animation. People never watched it. It even doesn't even live up to the premise it's set up. So yeah, sorted to buy a Spider-Man. He sees a young black guy. I say black because he is a black guy being attacked. Spider-Man says to stop the bugs. Needs to be some. And they have a streamer. Yeah, they're doing a streaming thing. What's the purpose that you're aesthetic if you're not even going to set in the actual time period? Like, you got remakes of the classic theme song, saying this is more supposed to be more like the classic comics. Okay, you want to make a full adaptation of those classic stories for a modern audience. Not what I meant. Not that modern audience. I'm talking about from kids who grew up in present day. That type of modern. Not the modern, not the woke modern. I'm talking about the actual, I'm talking about proper modern kids. You know, who grew up, who would be curious to see what Spider-Man was like back in the day. See how different it was. The saying, they just don't get the aesthetic. Like the images we saw, the images we saw for teasers. What I'm trying to say is the concept art look way bad in 2D, in 3D. So it's a CG cartoon. CG cartoons can work, but this one doesn't. This just doesn't. Mine with the cell shading. At least the cell shading made the original cartoon. See, the new anime series look less dated. Anyway. The guy Peter said was named is Harry. Is he who we think he is? Who knows? There's another two things I got later. One isn't that important, the other definitely is, because shows how they do not understand the series. So anyway, Peter heads off to school. And after that, he and Nico became friends. It's quite different. I don't mind the difference. It shows some, it allows some more exposure to new characters with friends with Peter. New friend group. It shows Peter doesn't just have to have the usual friend group in the comics or in other anime media, because the only friends we know Peter has ever had were Emma J. Watson and Harry Osborn. Those characters we know. So anyway, We'll also meet another character named Pearl. What's it, Pearl? Who's obvious Peter has a crush on. And turns out Peter knew her when he was just a kid. Don't. Just don't. What about Mary Jane? Gwen Stacy. Those are two most iconic characters. Gwen Stacy has appeared in animation once as part of Peter Spider-Verse, not as Spider-Gwen. You get what I mean. I'm just saying this is just... Ugh. Also, why is Peter still wearing glasses? He was bitten by radioactive spider, right? Then why the fuck is he still wearing glasses? It's been established that many times that Peter used to wear glasses before he got bit. Before he eventually ditched them. But maybe they'll do a character design change in season 2. As the series is going to be a bad season. You know, season 1 literally just premiered today. Well, a total of 10 episodes in the season. So why did they decide to place the character, give Peter a love interest who I don't even know if she's one of the comics or not. Why not have an more well-known character from the comics? Like Mary Jane or Gwen. But no. They don't. It just really frustrates me that they did this. And they're really pissed off at the series. So, yeah. Peter does plan to ask Pearl out later. He's like, because he's a good intention. After that, police cars go by. Peter makes an excuse and heads off as Spider-Man. You stop. There's a bug driving around. Easily stopped. They easily stopped, but, you know, we don't take a lot of pictures of Spider-Man. Anyway, that Peter returns to school and plans to ask her out, but Nico stops him, and she's already been taken by a black football player. I have nothing against black people, but with this oversaturation, they're gonna start racism. I'm like, but they're gonna make a lot of young kids racist towards black people. Or how shoving down your throats they post these diversity shit. When there's good card shows out there with natural diversity. When it shows out there with natural diversity. Yet Disney still doesn't seem to understand that. And he's going to stop doing this now. So this season was probably in production before that change. Which we know. I just hoping this series will get better. Anyway, turns out the guy Harold's dating is Lonnie Lincoln. Was it Ronnie Lincoln? If that sounds familiar. He's fucking Tombstone! What the fuck? This pisses me off the most. I'm sure this pisses off a lot of comic fans, because what the fuck did he do to him? Lonnie Lincoln was a criminal in the comics. And he had a war against Robbie, you know, the guy from the Daily Bugle. Robbie Robinson, I think his name is. Which, I'm just... And he's supposed to be a black albino. Basically, he's supposed to be pale white and sensitive to the sun. That's what albino is. So he was already black. But I guess someone behind the scenes thought he was fucking white. And race swapped him. And he's supposed to be albino. Mostly thought, oh no, we don't have a black guy who was a criminal. Ooh, shoot. Yeah, I'm probably wrong about that one. No, really? He's a criminal known as Tombstone in the comics. Tombstone. Like the guy that's supposed to type of gas that hardened his skin. He's even in the fucking Insomniac game. No, he's redeemed in the fucking sequel, which isn't that great, but still. So, anyway, So yeah, Belle's dating a criminal who's not a criminal in this series. Just a high school jock. And no bullies, either no Flash Thompson. Where the fuck is Flash Thompson? What the hell? Right, big up. Peter doesn't have a single bully. Which is odd because nearly every cartoon have given Peter Parker a bully, which is Flash fucking Thompson. God, this thing just frustrate me a lot. I grew up Spider-Man enough to. I was Spider-Man quite a lot. I know what the. That's a weird decision to come to me, like making MJ jackpot. She doesn't need to have any powers or anything. She's feeling so capable of doing stuff time and time again. Yes, you get my fucking point. So, anyway. Peter's obviously jealous. When the teacher decides in Paris, Peter's again paired with Lincoln. Lonnie Lincoln's pretty smart too. And he and Peter end up kind of becoming friends in a way. So, yeah, Peter. Leo heads off home. This is after school anyway. Peter briefly went into the early. Oh, he has no football practice today. Say their advice. We then follow Lonnie Lincoln on his way home. And you see he deals with. Well, he has a bit of a tough time because he's a black guy. So there's quite a bit of racism there when one moves his son away from him just because he's black. And a cop that eyed him suspiciously while patrol. Ooh. I see Lincoln comes from a loving family too. And that scene, we cut to Spider-Man, who as they're talking to a pizza owner, capturing someone who stole some money from him, but really she was just desperate. And the pizza guy lets her go. And as a thank you, he gives Spider-Man a free pizza. And Pete doesn't go home, take off his costume, even finding a Spider-Man. As he enters the apartment, the exact same way we were introduced to Spider-Man in Civil War. Again, Hammer Hulk, this is supposed to be the alternate. This is a alternate type of universe of a what-if story. Instead of being Tony Stark, he ends up meeting Norman Osborn. He was being race swapped. I like the race swap. He looks exactly like the comics. Just change his skin to white, and he'd be directly accurate to the comics. And that literally ends the first episode. It's good, at least with Spider-Man. But some of those changes they made really frustrate me as a fan. But if you like the show, that's good. It's your opinion. You like it, that's fine. But I just can't be that much into it. I'm going to keep reviewing it weekly, but I may be going to be ranting quite a lot throughout the weeks. Or months. Depends on when the next episodes come out. So, if you guys watching and enjoy my content, please thumbs up button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel, hit like channel, be updated all videos because be up to date all videos because we bugger in time now. If you like you for watching, if you enjoy my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel, hit like channel, be updated all videos because be up to date all the videos that comes out in the future. And I'll see you guys later for episode 2. Avengers Disassemble. Wait. Ultimate Comic Book Avenger out.